Wait,
Guys, what FOV are you guys?
it's
I have a default.
live, by the way.
I'm
I
just using
usually use
1st
100.
person.
Live, by the way.
Oh, you meant FO. I thought
Yeah.
you meant.
Not.
Now,
All right. First up, for our first Senate meeting, is the discussion on how much a single shop should cost in the town of Porta Vertus. I was thinking around $5,000. Anyone have any other prices they would like for average sound shop and plot?
I don't know, 5-10K sounds good.
That sounds good, but should we implement a rent level?
I think rent would just be very hard to keep up with. We would need somebody's entire job just to keep up with rent.
Yeah, that's true. Um,
So,
if we're not gonna do rent, then yeah, like I was thinking 5,000 was too much, but 5,000 sounds good if we're not gonna like
I think
pay extra.
it would
mean,
depend on
5,000
where
might
the
be
shop
too-
is.
Yeah, like 5,000 in a few months might be too low, but for now, like
Well,
to
like,
encourage
we have
rent,
different levels of shops within the town, though.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So
I'm just
everyone's
talking
gonna
about a
cost
basic
different.
one. Once we get more advanced shops.
Well, I mean, we already have so we have the shops in the main forum, right? And then we have
Yeah.
shops in each of the insulae as well.
Maybe a main farm shop's 10,000, one of the ones on the side streets 5,000.
But would
Yeah,
that be
but
too
what-
much?
but
I mean,
what-
10,000 not as much now that we played a bit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
it's not
that much. It's like what, an hour of mining, I would say.
Not even like half that.
I got 9,000 just yesterday in like 30 minutes of mining.
Yeah, I would say 5,000 for side shop, 10,000 for one on the main street seems fine for now. We can
How-
raise or lower those prices depending
The
on the
town
future.
spawn is on the main street, right?
Yeah,
So,
Yeah. So
are we going to allow them to customize their shops if they
the
rent out
inside.
one of the main rooms?
The inside, fine. If they buy two of them right next to each other, should we allow them to knock down one of the walls, maybe?
yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
They just
Okay.
gotta keep. They just gotta keep the blocks nearby, like in the shopping.
Perhaps we should propose having a way in which we can purge inactive shops. Like if someone buys one and then doesn't ever use it for months. On
Let's say 2 weeks. We'll give them a notice. If they don't respond in another week, we can.
Like if they don't do anything with it within 2 weeks.
I agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds good to me.
Okay. Is that it
So-
for shops?
So we should have an official vote on the matter. So,
Okay.
so motion the vote and then we can vote on it.
I don't think we still figured out if I'm allowed to vote or not.
I think you're in the order of talking, so I don't get why you wouldn't be.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
so-
he should be allowed.
I vote for 5,000 on the side, 10,000 for main.
Aye.
And
Yeah.
I.
So that's a 4-0 in favor.
okay,
Um,
next up is whether Regis should be allowed to.
Okay.
Yes, sorry about that, folks. AFK thing. Next up is if Regis should be allowed to keep his senator role now that he is Pontifex Maximus.
obviously, I think I should talk about this because it's my role that's being, talked about here. I think that if you all vote to remove me, someone should be put in my place, represent my views, considering that the religious sect of the nation needs to be represented. That's all I really have to say.
Yeah, if you were to be voted, if we do the vote kick you out, I would say that it's only fair that you you are able to pick your replacement.
I agree. But I'd prefer to stay.
Anyone
I don't see what the point of removing him is. So I think Zam is kind of our society in general. So why does him representing Zam in any way matter if he's on the Senate or not?
I'm more neutral on this stance. I just thought it might be good for balance of power. But if I'm allowed to vote, it only makes sense that Regis is also allowed to vote, I would say.
I believe if a vote comes to a standstill, even on both sides,
Well, there's
he
5
is
of
allowed
us.
to vote.
Well, maybe the
Eventually.
role of Pontifex Maximus should be different than a senator, but he also gets a vote. That could be a system we could do.
That makes sense to me too.
Potentially, but I don't see how that's any different from him just being a fallen senator.
Yeah, it's more of a cosmetic thing at this.
Yeah, I would say so.
And I feel like Pontifex Maximus is something that's entirely different from senator, and it shouldn't have any impact on if he's a senator or not.
Okay, so should we have the vote now?
Just make the
Any
motion.
more arguments?
Make the motion what being for is and what being against is, and then we'll vote.
Okay.
Um,
Say aye if you want to kick Regis off of this esteemed Senate. Say nothing if you want him to stay. Okay, Regis, looks like you're staying.
So that's just for the record, that is 5 against and 5 in favor of kicking Regis from the Senate.
Okay.
Epic.
Next up, I don't know if this is a Senate. Like, yep. We need to figure out how to fix this AFK timer.
Just
Okay.
doing a little bit of a dance in the Senate chamber.
Yeah, dance great.
Next up, we need to discuss what we're gonna put in the north of the city. I would say in the newly expanded region of like we don't really have a name for it, but what was formerly House of Black. Does anyone have any ideas what to put up there?
We're gonna go in order.
Yeah, let's go in
Go
order
ahead,
for this
Tom.
one.
I don't know.
I believe-
maybe like a massive statue of Zam. I think that'd be pretty neat. Or just keep
That
it open
sounds
plot.
that sounds good to me. I was thinking that's where he put the big temple on the hill. You know, religious objects and our messenger Oreo.
Maybe.
Mhm. So
Yeah,
you're
sure,
saying
yeah.
on top of the big temple on top of the mountain there, the big mountain. I mean, not temple.
It went. I don't know, a building, temple, just an area, another area besides the temple we already have.
Where that weird pyramid is what you're thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I think just having that area is like a general expansion of the town would make more sense. Like having our therme or bathhouse there, having more amenities. Just having it be another expansion to the main part of
I
our
agree
town.
that the entire area shouldn't be just what I said, but
I mean, it's more than the size of Porta Vertus itself, so I feel like
yeah.
it can have multiple purposes.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay, but
Um,
you
I-
got AFK kicked.
Uh-oh, rip.
What takes priority though?
A Zappy, the camera got AFK kicked.
Oh shit!
You forgot to
Fuck.
you forgot to make him do a dance.
I'll wait for my topic. I'll
Yeah.
just wait for the
Sorry
cameraman.
about that, folks. Stoneworks purely. There we go.
Joy. Yeah.
You know, I'm fine with building a giant statue in that unholy land
Oh
of
god,
vampires.
take up your wreath. It's not working now.
Server man.
Oh man, this is so much better.
Okay, I think building a statue of Zam in that unholy land is a good idea to help purify it.
I agree.
But
Yeah,
the
maybe
rest
in
of
like
it,
the center of the former town.
yeah,
I
maybe in the
believe
middle.
Zam
Um,
agrees as well. I'm getting discriminations.
But I am fine with leaving the rest of it as open for now.
Yes.
I believe I agree with everyone here, but I believe we should also make it able to, or for our citizens, very reputable citizens, to be able to purchase plots of land there and build their own residence.
There would have to be a few caveats with that, I would say. Their designs would either have to be approved by the city,
Of course.
because
I mean,
most cities that have no designs end up looking like
the,
the average Earth MC city, and I do not want that.
the way we've been building our
course.
town, though, we've all kind of been able to add whatever we wanted on the build server to test things out. So I wouldn't see how
Yeah.
that'd be any different with the
Exactly.
expansion now.
Roman style, you know.
Yeah, I would say it would have
Yeah.
to be in the Mediterranean style thing.
But I feel like we'd have to have somebody divvy it out and kind of plan where these things are, because just having a mixture of random buildings within our insulae and our main road would not exactly look good.
Okay, so let's do two laws here. One to build a giant statue to Zam in the newly claimed land right where the old House of Black stood. I think I for yes giant statue, and nothing for no giant statue.
I
I
Aye.
I
So did you vote against Pegleg?
No, I voted for it.
Okay, so that's
he said I.
so for the record, that is 5 in approval and 5 against.
And to allow our citizens to buy up the land of House of Black, say I for, and nothing against.
I.
I
Okay, so that's
So that is
3-2.
3 in favor, 2 against.
Okay. And I think that is all the business that I could think of for. I believe next up is our fine feline friend over here. My son.
hello. Well, you kind of are. Oh my gosh.
little dance to celebrate.
Random
Dance
dance
break.
party.
Don't forget the cameraman.
I already did it.
Oh, you did. Okay, good. All right. So since you already covered the shops and everything, well, I don't really have anything to be honest. I was just gonna talk about the shops.
Okay, so Who's next after you
Uh,
guys?
That'd be
that was
Regis.
everything?
That'd be Regis. It's kind
The
of a
two
cross.
ideas I have don't really change much. I just think it's a good writing. Well, not really writing, but like official vote. So my first idea is that we keep the town public for everyone possible to spawn here under all circumstances except for
Oh, did you cut out there?
You cut out.
Hello?
You
Yeah,
cut
you
out.
cut out.
At the end.
for all circumstances except for war. Like the only exception where we would close our border if we're at war. So that way we can't have people spawning here to like sabotage or kill people. Or
Right.
steal,
I think they're
artifacts.
disabled during war anyway
Yeah.
Really?
by the
If we're
surface.
under threat of any kind, I think we immediately close down the town. But
Okay,
Other
but
than
how far does that threat go?
well, I think if our nation is at war, our grand emperor is under threat of any kind, we close down our town because we are all loyal citizens.
Oh yeah,
so-
for sure. I was that's what I was meaning than
Yeah.
like the actual town in a state of war, but like if our entire nation has some kind of big existential threat happening at the moment, that's the only reason I would think we should close our borders. But
Yeah.
if there's like, some tensions, we should keep
No,
them
we'll-
open.
yeah,
Right.
we'll just
Yeah.
I feel like that was kind of an unspoken thing, but I think it should be official.
yeah.
Alright, that's all
hate
I
this
really have.
AFK thing.
Make a
Okay,
motion then if you want that to be a vote.
Oh, I make the motion?
Yeah, since you're proposing it.
Alright, well, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed
Aye.
say nothing.
Aye.
Aye.
Alright.
So is that 5 in favor?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
in
that's
the
fine.
library.
5 in favor, 5 against for the record. You said you had one more, Regis?
Oh yeah, another unspoken, but we need to have official. Whatever we call it, the Zam religion. That needs to be the state religion of our town.
Well, yeah,
I
of
think that goes without saying.
course. We should still make that a motion
Yeah,
to add
move.
it into the official.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 That's double ayes from everybody. That's 5 in favor, 0
If
against.
anyone said no to that, you would be kindly kicked out. We are a holy people. Okay. Who's the next chair?
That'd be me. I think in precedence you need to hand off speaking, Pegleg, to whoever's
Okay.
next.
Next up is our fine honorable Tactulus.
Tacadus. Tacadus.
Tactulus. Sorry, my Porta Virtus is not very good. I'm from our grand old city of Libertas.
Shut up.
You
No, don't you dare have that in the record.
The barbarians have corrupted my mind. I've been away from our holy city for too long.
Okay, so I guess first off on the list, I have it in writing on the Discord, but we don't have it in official terms yet. Is the magistrate positions, which I think I talked to you beforehand, Pegleg.
Yes. Those
So-
are
The aedile and quaestorships
Mhm.
positions. I think we should find a fit to appoint those during this meeting.
we have 2 of each, and we have 4 senators. I think.
So just who
I
wants
mean-
to be which more?
Yeah.
I'm unversed on these. Can you explain them to me?
So the aedile ship would be kind of my more urban planning, so kind of developing the town and holding events.
Yes.
And the quaestorship would be more kind of like a secretary position to our prefectus for a term, which we could. How long do we think a term should be for a magistrate position?
In real world terms, I would say like a month.
So a month.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
And then in a month we can revisit this if we don't have new senators. If we do or
Yeah.
don't.
So wait,
We
these
probably- we-
positions are going to senators, right?
Yeah.
yeah, and we have 4 senators, so just. I mean, I think it would make most sense if Regis is in charge of like planning events, because most events will have to do with our religion.
Yeah, we gotta make sure they're holy events, you know.
Yeah. I know there's some debauchery in most events, but I want to make sure our Lord and Savior Zam and
Yeah,
his
I would
children.
hope. I would hope I do a good job of like.
We don't want it to
spreading
get
the
too
word.
Camilleus, okay?
Paramum Deus.
I refuse to say his name properly, that furry devil.
I'm gonna need to recruit people to talk to the other gods because I'm just in tune with Sam right now. I can't risk losing it right now.
Mhm.
Right, right. You get augurs.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's,
so I think we have Regis' position down.
I
Warrior.
would.
I mean, Felinus. Do you have any role you would like more than the other?
So are those the only 2 roles?
For
Yes.
now, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I can
Zappy,
do
do you
the
already?
I can do the stewardship, I guess.
Okay.
Me too.
All right, and then you two pick out which ones you want, because there's 2 of each.
I motioned that Zappy be the city planner.
Okay.
Yeah,
makes
that
me
makes
sense.
I'll be the 8 then.
Okay, and then you're the other Stewart.
It's Quaestor would be the official title,
Quaestor.
but similar enough.
What's the
Quaestor.
quaestor do again?
It's secretary to the prefectus, so whatever he needs done, like within city terms, I would say.
Okay.
Alright, so Regis and me for Adile, and Daedrin and Tagma, or I'm gonna go by RP names, Philanius and Primus for. No, Philanius and Daedrin for Quaestor, and Primus and Tacitus myself for Adile. Is that what we're the consensus is?
Yeah.
Just for the record.
Cameron wanted is in
Cameraman.
action mode again.
All right. I have another thing to propose. I'm gonna move the cameraman a bit.
Who's smoking?
Huh?
Someone
No, that
was
just
smoking
happens when you go
Cameraman.
into AFK mode.
On this AFK, there's particles.
That's why I was asking. Making sure nobody's about to get kicked.
I want to also propose kind of the use of a budget of sorts. So like a certain percentage of our funds would go to different areas each week, according to how much we have. And I propose around 30% or 40%. We could decide together should go towards funding for God gear and God weapons. So just prop 4 and sharpness 5
What, to set up our own militia?
to set up a militia of sorts, just in
Or standing
case.
army, more like.
Well, it'd be more the people around
Well,
here for now.
I think our nation would have. Shirkanazi has its own army. It would be more of a city militia, if anything, to protect our own city in case of an attack. We would.
All right.
To
Fair
protect
enough.
against other pathetic.
Yeah, if we're. Say Moses and Mara got invaded, for whatever reason,
Yeah.
we would need to have our own militia to protect our own city, and maybe the cities around us we could also help with. But right now we need to worry about our own self-interest, I would say. So I'm fine with that.
All
I
right.
agree.
Yep.
So
I agree,
30
but I
or
believe it should be
40?
20%.
20%. Why 20? I feel like
I just feel like
20% of
20 is
how
more
much?
fair.
well, God armor and God weapons are more expensive on the market, so I feel like having it be a higher interest would make more sense.
20, well, however much, how long would it take for you had to pay more? Like days, weeks?
We do the weekly thing on a we do a budget on a weekly thing. Or
Yeah,
divvy that out.
Alright.
Zappy, you said 30%?
30 or 40, we could decide.
I say 40. Because I mean,
I'd say 40.
with,
mean,
with,
what-
with the rate
Yeah.
at which we're growing, we're going to need a lot of money for the items.
All right. So
And
For
we're
the-
also drawing in a lot of gold from mining right now.
and for the budget, we can look at our balance today. So every Saturday could be the day that we divvy out our budget.
I feel that is fair.
And
And
average
Yeah.
a citizen, you are fine to stay there. Just stay in the back.
somebody here? Oh.
Simon.
um. We should have moved to the Senate VC. It's automatic. That's fine for now. Oh, we're dancing.
Where does all of our funds currently come from? Just generous donations.
More donations right now. I feel like taxes
Yeah.
aren't really in interest right now. to propose at all?
Taxes will drive a lot of people away from joining us in the future, I think.
They'd have to be fair
Yes.
taxes, and it'd have to
Yeah.
make sense for us to have it. Because right now we don't really need it because everybody's more so just donating at their own discretion right now, and our funds are pretty stable with
Yeah,
that.
maybe in the future we would need taxes, but for now,
Yeah, it's
I
not
think
something
we're
we
more
need to talk
fine.
about at the moment.
So 40% budget for military. I'd say another 30% for building materials.
Fair.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright.
With how much quartz we use, we definitely need a budget for that.
I agree.
What other budgets, with things could we add to the budget? So we're at 70% right now.
Religion, missionaries.
Missionaries, maybe like 20% or 10% for missionaries. I would say.
I was thinking 10.
That could work.
We'll keep it modest.
Okay.
We need funds to go spread out across the continent and the
I
world.
love our grand empire, but they need to hear about their Lord and Savior,
The word
Zam,
of Zam.
and
Damn.
his
The
children gods.
funds would go towards building plots or buying plots to build temples in other cities.
All right,
Okay.
Agree.
that's good. And the other 20%, should we have that in saving, or do we have anything else we should add to the budget?
We don't really have enough claims right now to claim any more land, so I would say just
L-
in case we get
have
any more members.
The 20% for claiming?
Yeah, I would
Claiming
say.
and rainy day fund.
Okay.
Yeah.
Claiming a rainy day. Okay. So, all in favor for the budget being proposed with a 40% for military, 30% for building materials, 10% for missionary or proselytizing, and the rest being for claiming, which would be 20%, and for rainy day. Say aye.
Uh,
Aye. Alright, so that is 5 in favor, 0 against, for the record. Is this
Yep.
true? Okay.
yes.
We might need to do this on a
Um.
different server next time just to get rid of.
The build server.
Yeah.
Well, we can't get the chairs though. We'll figure it out.
Alright, I feel like that's all my kind of motions for now.
Okay. Pass it. Okay.
So,
Daedra, do you have any acts you would like to add to this fine honorable Senate?
Well, it's not necessarily an act, but it's a request from one of our lovely citizens and good friends.
Okay.
oh,
Our good friend Flower Boy wishes to acquire a few plots of land which he can build a place of residence and a dye and statue shop, which he will use to acquire more reputation among the city and
Uh,
among the world.
did he say how many plots he would need?
He did not bring that forward to me, but we can discuss that more with our city planner.
could I speak?
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like gifting out land like this, especially right now when nobody else has any land at all, is kind of jumping the gun a bit. I feel like we need to develop more of the land before we can start handing out land like that.
Is it a gift or
He-
is he willing to pay for it?
He's willing to pay.
So for the shop, then that would fall under the previous act that we passed today. He could
Yeah.
purchase a shop.
Yes, but he wishes to build his own.
Does he have a
Okay, now-
design?
If he has a design that would also follow one of the previous acts we amended today, I would say.
Right. Under the
He
8-hour
says he
ship.
wishes it to be on the outskirts of the city.
That's not very far.
I feel like that area isn't really planned for exactly. We need to go through and plan that area
If you want
first.
to do it on the eastern outskirts, I would say that's more reasonable.
I'd say that's more reasonable, but still, we don't know how far the town is going to go out that far.
Agreed.
So I feel like planning for a build right now in that area is not exactly what we should be focusing towards.
I'm fine with giving him a shop plot temporarily, if he's willing to pay for it. Maybe one of the 10K ones. But if he is an honorable man, I'm willing to perhaps lower the price if he's willing to give us some building materials. How about that? I mean, I wish he was here so we could discuss the terms with him right
Personally, yeah.
now. But maybe we should mend this until we speak to Flower Boy personally.
Put it on hold.
I agree.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
rain
Put it
check.
on hold.
Is there anything else you would like to talk about?
Mm, what is our what is our stance on foreign citizens?
Like,
Foreign
Our
citizens?
empire
Like
allows
tourists
foreign
or-
citizens, like people who also have like a secondary home here?
Are we going to allow
like secondary citizens, or
yes, or in case like rat people?
Ah,
Are we going to allow them to live here?
I am fine with some lesser races having, as long as they worship Zam, I'm fine with any honorable races, let's call them.
Yeah, may I remind you of the message we received from Oreo? Any southern, um, all those who live with false fur over their earthy skin to the south, who this should not be allowed.
The rats do not live to the south.
For- Yeah, rats will be fine.
I think we'll have to make a full list of every single race. Jesus Christ, what am I
Oh,
doing?
so
Leave us to him.
so are we going to? This is in the record, just so we're aware. So we're going to be doing a race tier list.
I guess we are.
yeah.
And
This is gonna be
those
great.
who end up on the bottom should die to.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Jesus, Sam.
What is that llama?
This
been
is the
killing
word
you?
of Zam. This is not what I wish.
Yeah.
Think of the
sure.
consequences of our actions if we go against what Zam.
I'm fine with.
He's just
he is-
quoting somebody.
Yeah.
Zam is constantly putting pain upon me. I can tell you right now, if we go against him, he will kill all of us and destroy our lands, flood them.
Great
like he did in
disaster.
Libertas. Great disaster. A biblical flood, if you will.
We don't pronounce it the wrong way, okay? Okay. Well, we'll need to figure out what races are in Eldham and figure out who is allowed, I would say.
Uh,
I agree.
we should
I
appoint
think-
somebody to go find out.
Yeah, somebody to read the grand scripture in a foreign library. And I have many connections to the library guild. AKA, I'm just part of their Discord right now, in real life terms, and I might be able to figure out what races we should allow. Maybe some races just to allow to visit. Like, I'm fine with giving some races full class citizenship. I
Would-
feel
Would most races be allowed as long as they're not spawned from Cramum Deus?
I think yes.
Agreed.
I'm gonna put this out in the air. No Vulpers or
Um,
any.
Agreed. So, are we making a motion to deny Vulpers?
Yes.
Make it Pegleg.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be Zappy. A motion to not allow Vulpers or any fox-like races. Say aye.
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 So is that 4 or 5?
That's 5.
Aye.
So it is 5
Like,
in favor,
I-
0 against.
You-
Half is fine.
Half is fine. You only have
Only not
patio.
wear false skin.
I mean, we should make it official then, right?
Agreed.
Well, I think
false
we need
fur
to.
over their skin. So that's why the rats are okay, because they're just rats. They're actually animals. They are not humans pretending to be.
Don't let the Vulpers lie to you. Trust me, they're always wearing a costume.
Exactly.
Not a conspiracy theory. Trust me. Anyways, how about this?
Oh my god, I'm stuck.
Any
We are making
Mm.
enemies so quickly.
It is fine.
yeah. Any
Oh
race
yeah, get it.
that is willing to worship Zam in any way. You're allowed to worship other gods.
If those spawned of Crown Deus renounce their ways and worship Zam, should they be allowed?
I
I
as,
believe.
as Pontifex Maximus, I say.
You cut
You
out.
cut out. What'd you say?
I say yes.
Okay.
As
If they repent for their sins of their fathers, I would say
as Pontifex Maximus, I concur.
Should we make them burn away their false skin?
no. It is glued
Oh
on.
God!
It is glued on.
Gonna smell burnt fur all across town.
They might need to dye there for a more skin-like color. I would say.
Wait, it's glued on, you said?
Yes.
Potentially, we need to research this more.
Yes.
I think even if it's glued on, we can find a way to remove.
That
Either
should-
way.
Bathe them in lava.
I will have to converse with Bam on.
They've got some flex
Says-
tape on. It ain't coming
So
off.
should we motion to allow the Vulpers
Just
to
Vulpers.
repent?
Okay. The motion to allow Vulpers who have repented for their father's sin, say aye.
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 I
So is that 5 in favor, 0 against?
That
Yeah.
was
Yep.
fine.
Yes.
So we're not full racist, got it.
Yeah.
That's probably not good to say on stream, by the way.
Fantasy racism, that's allowed. I checked the rules before we did this.
Do you have any other acts or motions you want to bring up, Daedrin?
Not to my knowledge yet.
Okay, so if that's the final motion, is there any other things we need to do, Zappy?
I'm sure we're forgetting something, but we could always come back to it next session.
Okay, so
I don't have
As-
anything else.
as prefects of this fine town, not nation, town,
Nations,
Town,
people.
Town.
Town.
ethnicity, I put this Senate meeting to a close.
We have to motion to have this, or
I would
No,
say
you just did it.
I just did it.
oh my.
It's over.
Alright.
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 Woo! We did it. Good,
Okay.
good
Go
Senate
grab some
meeting,
Mickey
boys.
D's.
Time to get drunk, boys.
Wait,
Woo!
we-
Close the stream before we say something dumb while drunk.
Were we not going to burn that?
Oh yeah. Burn down the.
Oh, we're gonna do
Oh, yeah.
that on stream.
Yeah. So
Heck yeah.
let's go.
Okay.
I think I
I'm
saw
gonna
you.
grab something.
I think I saw you there as well, Ahmed. Let's go and burn down. You got the TNT, right, Regis?
Yeah, I have it.
Make sure it's
Wait,
enabled in the
bring
town.
cameraman's. Oh,
That
wait,
is the
wait.
cameraman.
It's weird. There's two of you.
Wait on me. Wait on me. I gotta grab something.
Wait, you're both coming? Just bring the cameraman. You don't have to come.
I'm coming.
You just bring the cameraman.
Any of you got lighting? 'Cause it's kind of dark.
Uh,
I can get torches.
The fanboy has the torches.
Yeah, I've got like a half stack.
So we're gonna burn the sign first, and then we'll blow.
yes.
Oh,
We'll do
wait.
the cow sacrificing stream later.
Oh,
Make
God.
sure we light up the
Okay.
area first.
The closer I get to this thing, the more Zam hurt. We need to get rid of this fast.
Are y'all at that like bamboo thing?
Yeah. Light it up.
Okay, I'm gonna. Wait, do I burn it? Can I burn it while it's
You want
like
me to
this?
chop it? No, you put fire. Let's say right.
No, stop. We're blowing this up.
No, you put fire right there.
And it'll burn.
When the sign. Yeah.
Okay, I need to read this first and then. Okay.
Close to your
Balsam, Huck, Deomate. Ah, fuck.
We're fucking rehearsing
All
this.
scripted.
We. You say the AYST again?
Aced?
Aced. You
I don't
separated
know.
it. That kind of confuses me.
Yeah, aced. fucking alcohol ring in the back there.
P-E-Y-R is pear.
Peyr.
How do you
Like,
say that?
do you want me to just read it?
Oh yeah, we did agree on that shit.
I'm behind you.
Feel his holy power going
All
through
right,
me.
say it slow and with like holy power.
In the name of Zam, from the holy blessings of Zam. Orsum, hucateum est. Taris, vestres, supervemus, magni, Zam.
You want me to break the sign?
Yeah, go ahead, and it'll fall in. All right, we gotta do the other one. All right, Zabby, you want to say it again for
Yes.
this one?
By the holy blessings of Zam. Falsum, huc deum est. Teres, vestres, supervemus, magni, Zam.
Let this be
Alright.
a lesson to any false gods.
All right, now we gotta blow this shit up. Back up, boys. It's gonna get wacky.
This is not a good time to get drunk.
Yeah.
I waited to get drunk. All right, is everybody far?
Yeah,
Yep.
the cameraman's far enough away, right?
I
Probably,
guess.
yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
back
you're
him up a tiny bit more.
Fine.
Yeah, if he gets a bit injured, I'm sure it's fine.
All right, I'm lighting it.
Woo!
Let's go!
Death to false gods!
Yeah.
Praise be Zam.
Praise be Zam. Praise be Calculaeus.
Did anyone pick up any of the structure?
what
We
the-
need to burn it.
No, most of it was destroyed. There was like
I
a
have a
stair and
candle.
a slab.
There's a few pieces I picked up. I'm just
Yeah.
making sure nobody else.
I didn't get any.
There has been a new place revealed.
No,
Oh.
that's like no.
That's where
Wait.
we found the names of the other gods, right?
Any
No, it
any
isn't.
scripture?
Is it not?
This
Oh.
is a new one.
It's just a bunker under the ground. Burn it! Burn it!
Burn it.
No.
It was tainted by holy ground!
Ah!
Fuck.
Okay, it's all gone. It's all gone.
Who knew drinking two Scotch whiskeys was a bad idea?
I haven't drank in one yet. Hold on.
I've drinking 3. Did I just say
Oh!
drinking?
I don't know why I said that.
Okay. Now quickly end the stream.
Man, this is good shit. Oh,
Wait, I know how to
Oh.
end the stream real quick.
I'm
Oh.
glad I drank
Get
this
the
after
cameraman.
using the explosives.
Get the cameraman.